of this championship men's singles final.
And we are back live from the Los Caballeros Sports Village in Fountain Valley, California for the final set, the final game of this men's pro singles finals. Dave Chapman serving to Allan Garner, 0-0.
That's a great start for Allan Garner. Dave earned the first serve by scoring more combined points in the first two games, but it's Allan Garner who comes in and eliminates that advantage quickly with a back wall kill. Allan will have that rush of adrenaline here early in this tiebreaker, Dave, that will push him past the exhaustion that he experienced in that second game. Dave will have to be careful to keep Allan Garner from building a big lead here that'll keep him fresh for the remainder of the tiebreaker. If Dave's able to move Allan as he was early in that second game and take his legs once again, it could be Dave running away with this tiebreaker, but Dave missing an easy shot there for him gives Allan the advantage here in this tiebreaker.
That ball looked like it went straight down off the back wall.
You and I both know these guys so well, Dave. They both want this so badly. You hear the cliche, it's whoever wants it more. I can tell you both these guys want it more. It'll really be whose legs can hold up better and who can execute better.
Score is 0-1.
Nice fist return there from Allan. Sets up the back wall shot. Dave with a great get. That's such a tough shot there, Dave. Taking that ball with your offhand, there really is no offhand for Allan, but up high off that left side wall and killing it back down the left. That serve will be off the back wall. And Allan just off balance there. And the reason he's off balance there, Dave, is because Dave puts a little reverse on that ball and runs that ball down the side wall as opposed to checking up into Allan's hitting zone. Here's a big back wall shot. And Dave still locating that back wall shot. And Dave, I can tell you, being in that court a couple of times this week, when that ball is high on that back wall, it's a difficult ball to play. Dave followed it out and killed that ball about 3 inches high. Not a good lob serve there from Dave, way off the back wall. Allan steers that ball back down the left wall, but Dave hits a beautiful
wow, that was a nice
two-wall
shot.
pass.
Dave putting it right back into that deep corner. Same thing again. Allan's got so much offense from up there.
You see Allan not making that adjustment when that ball hits high off the...
Replay.
Did Dave Chapman actually call that hinder?
I heard the referee called replay here. Let's watch.
I heard Dave Chapman say hinder right there. Dave calling the contact there. A player is allowed to call contact if the referee doesn't see it. Like to hear that replay, Dave, with the sound, if we can. Not sure if that's possible.
I'm going to already tell you it isn't possible.
Thank you.
Because if it was, we would have already been doing it.
1-1.
Score is 1-1. Dave not using that power serve, and don't really understand that serve. He's bringing that ball off the back wall to Allan's left. And you see Allan takes control of that point as a result. You'd think Dave would want to hit any serve that would keep Allan from blasting a back wall shot with either hand. Great return there from Dave. Allan puts a nice swing on that ball, but overhits it. Dave sends Allan into the backcourt. You see Dave missing the ceiling there, hits the front wall, then the ceiling instead of the ceiling, then the front wall. That ball comes straight down, and Allan shoots it in the right corner.
Wow, nice shot right there from Allan Garner. Now he's located his power shot.
Well, this is the first time since early in that second game Allan's been able to step into the ball. Dave's had him so off balance, but now that Allan's stepping into the ball, he's able to use his legs and drive through it. You're seeing him execute those deep court flat rollouts that he's become famous for. Oh, great return there from Dave, right on the sidewall. Great exchange up there in the front court, Dave. Both players hitting really good shots here. Dave keeps that ball up at shoulder height for Allan.
1-3.
Puts that ball behind him, and now it's Dave just pinching that corner perfectly. Master of the corners. Good return from Allan. He makes a good adjustment. Not a good back wall shot there from Allan, but he gets away with it just because he's got so much power. But Allan hits that ball right back at Dave. He had a setup there on the short line.
Side out.
Very frustrating there for Allan. Dave, unbelievable control on that return.
1-3.
One serves three.
If you don't jam your finger playing against Dave Chapman, trying to scrape those balls off the sidewall, you're probably not playing Dave Chapman.
Logical.
Not really. Lost my train of thought.
Oh, Dave just barely gets it to the front wall, and the referee calling a replay on that. That was close to being a free point for Dave Chapman.
Well, watch how Dave makes no attempt to get out of the way here. He knows this is a setup for Allan.
Oh, and he actually kind of drifts back into Allan, too.
Uses some of that one-wall blocking.
Wow. Allan Garner's rolling right now.
That's the fourth right-handed kill for Allan here in the tiebreaker. That's more than we saw him hit in the second half of that second game, where he was actually outscored 13-0 to close out that second game.
Nice get from Allan Garner. Again, another nice get. And Dave missed it again?
That's about the same shot Dave missed at 19-all in the first game, Dave. He's so close to the front wall, almost impossible to miss this. Surprised he went into this left corner here.
What is he doing there? Why doesn't he just flip the ball back to the back court?
Well, if he flips the ball back to the back court, Allan will be able to run down that ball, but really that was the only shot he had there with his right hand. You'll see if he tries to hit any other shot with his right hand, he won't be able to put the ball away. He can't take this back down the left, Dave, because he's too close to the left wall with that swing. If he takes it back down the right, he won't be able to put enough power on it to get the ball past Allan Garner. If he flips it up over his head, Allan will be able to run it back down. So that was the right shot, he just misses it. Could have hit more of that big ball, scooping the outside of the ball shot to catch that left corner.
Short.
But it's now Allan Garner, after
Second serve.
being dismantled in that second game, leading 4-1 here with all the momentum in the tiebreaker.
Wow, look at that power there from Dave. He knows when to use it. Score is 1-4.
Great shot there from Dave. Overhand fist tomahawk fly pass.
1-4.
Look at that get from Allan Garner. Dave catches up to it, and then he hits Allan in the back.
Great rally there. Both players making unbelievable gets.
We'll see the replay.
I didn't think Dave could get to that first ball. Then Allan makes a get that I didn't even see him in the frame. And then it's Dave wisely flipping that ball right back at Allan.
How did Allan get to that? Redirect to the right.
Oh, unfortunately there for Allan, he could have tracked that ball down had it not hit him.
Let's watch that replay again.
If Allan could have kept that ball from hitting the right side wall there, probably would have won that point.
This
It's
is
now
the tiebreaker.
2-4. It's anybody's ball game here.
Look at that dive get from Dave Chapman.
Smart shot there
He's
from
going to
Allan.
appeal this, isn't he?
No,
Nope.
not sure what he'd appeal there, Dave.
Well, I thought the ball was short on the serve.
Okay.
His body language kind of suggested that something was going on.
It's Dave Chapman going to that backhanded punch fist on the ground. Allan alertly taking that ball out of the air and pounding it back down the right out of Dave's reach.
Here's a second serve, 4 serves 2. We're going to 11. Winner wins the Men's Pro US Open Championship. Sponsored by Simple Green.
Replay. Yes, it is. He's right there.
Let's take a look at this here. This was definitely a close call, Dave. Could have gone either way. I think that's a good call. Allan had a play on that ball. Dave more frustrated with himself, I think, that he didn't put that ball away than the actual hinder call.
Dave left that up.
Point.
Dave went for that wide right corner kill. I don't think he was trying to hit that wide. When you hit the corner kill that wide, Dave, generally it's going to bounce once into that left side wall, sit up for an easy setup, and that's what happened there. Allan Garner takes care of that.
Replay.
Oof, that's tough too.
And you don't see Allan Garner complain there. I'm surprised. I did not think that was a replay, Dave.
5-2.
We'll get
These are
another
all
look at this
So
here.
very close though, Dave.
That's down.
Yeah, it is way down. That ball was a good 6-7 feet in front of Allan Garner when it double bounced.
You can see big Jim Garner just shaking his head in San Antonio, Texas, watching that call.
His hat almost fell off.
That hat is always in place.
So you're still there.
Haven't left. Allan Garner back to the ceiling here. Beautiful kill there from Allan Garner.
Allan Garner's rolling right now. Dave Chapman taking a timeout. You're watching the Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball live from the Los Caballeros Sports Village in Fountain Valley, California. I believe we're also going to change the gloves, and we're going to take a timeout here in the booth. Just a real quick 2-minute timeout. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the conclusion of the tiebreaker. For Dave Fink, Jeff Kastner, and Chris Grad, I'm Dave Vincent. We'll be back. You stay here at WPHLive.tv. And we are back live from Los Caballeros.
6-2.
This is the Men's Pro Finals of the U.S. Open of Handball, brought to you by Simple Green. Allan Garner is rolling right now, 6-2. We're going to 11. Winner wins the championship, and they're replaying that one. Allan Garner wearing the blue, Dave Chapman wearing the red.
Dave really not been able to get on track in this tiebreaker, Dave. We saw him roll through that second game, and now just a complete shank there. You rarely see Dave mishit the ball, and that was a terrible error there from him.
7-2. Short.
Allan Garner led Dave Chapman 10-7 in the semifinals of the Detroit Pro Stop last May and lost that match 11-7. Now leads 7-2. Let's not forget Allan Garner also led 7-2 in the second game here and lost that game 21-8. So it's far from over, but Allan Garner with a big advantage right now. Up 7-2, playing to 11, and it's Dave Chapman just barely picking that ball up and scooping that ball into the left corner.
2-7.
Score is 2-7.
Point.
Not sure what Allan's trying to do with that shot.
3-7.
Not a good air there. Never a good time to hit a shot like that, particularly in the tiebreaker with a 5-point lead.
Second serve.
We're just over the 2-hour mark now of this match. Started at 2 o'clock Pacific time. We're at 4:07. Look at that shot right there that clips the sidewall. Dave Chapman gets another point.
What looked like a pretty substantial lead, Dave, at 7-2 is now 7-4 with Dave Chapman serving. He's found something here. Struggled to score points early in the tiebreaker. Now he's erased the deficit from 5-3. Or cut into the deficit, I should say. At this point, Dave, I don't think you'll see many rallies where at least one of the players doesn't hit the turf during the rally. Both these players know every shot so crucial at this point in the match.
The score here is 7-4. Dave Chapman serving those, so that's 4-7.
4-7.
Taking a little off on that one. I think that's because he got a point earlier. And look at that.
Amazing shot there.
He
from
cranks
Dave.
through that, Dave.
Amazing natural Dave puts on that ball.
5-7.
I mean, he just picked up his velocity like by 10 extra miles per hour on that shot.
Second serve.
That's overhit. Allan takes up all with his left. Smart shot there from Dave, and here's a setup. And he drills it straight down the right side wall there. You see Dave make those adjustment steps. Wouldn't be surprised to see Allan take a timeout here.
Referee called a point on that.
It was a good call.
6-7.
6-7. Tiebreaker going to 11.
Could Dave be called for a 10-second violation here, Dave?
If it actually got to 10 seconds.
Okay.
Not 3.
Side out.
Great clutch shot there from Allan Garner. He loves that left hand, left corner kill. Haven't seen him with many opportunities to hit that shot today, but he just drilled that. Not a great serve there from Allan. Dave puts Allan in the backcourt. He'll shoot it. Allan goes for the pass instead.
I like that shot right there. Look at that thing just slide down the right wall. Beautiful shot from David
Allan passing up 2 opportunities there to end the rally went for the pass shot instead. And it's
6,
Dave Chapman
7.
hitting that amazing shot straight down the wall.
Dave Chapman started off as a power serve. He got a few aces in the first couple games. Now he's taken a little off that first serve. Dave trying every single service, every single different type of serve that he has in his arsenal.
And Allan skips that ball. That was a nervous shot there from Allan Garner. Didn't let that ball drop and rushed it. You know, Dave, we're here in the finals. It's tied 7-all in the tiebreaker. Every Simple Green U.S. Open men's pro singles final has gone deep into the tiebreaker. 2006, we saw Paul Brady take out tournament host Nadia Alvarado Jr. in an amazing match. The next year we saw even a closer match between the gunner Paul Brady and Sean Lenning. That match going to 11-10. The next year, 2008, we saw Tony Healy beating Sean Lenning in an 11-6 tiebreaker. So the Simple Green U.S. Open, Dave, clearly bringing out the best in the top players and also producing the best handball and the most drama we see throughout any year in pro handball.
I think when you put money out there and you put it on the line, it adds to the intensity, and then you bring these cameras and these crowds. You know, we've had a lot of great pro stops for the last couple of years, but the intensity and the vibe from the crowd, the cameras, and then you add that money, that big prize purse makes this a little bit more special.
That's right, Dave. Simple Green donating $61,000 in total pro prize money here, which is the most pro prize money in the 2010 season. We actually just saw Allan Garner walk through our production studio, Dave. Not sure what he needed. He was in and out. I thought he might have been looking for a new shirt. Strange, Dave, you rarely see the players leave the court area during these timeouts.
We have 5 people in the court right now, wiping it down, making sure it's safe for the players. That just shows you just what type of support they have from the Southern California Handball Association, Tom Gilbert, those that participate here at Los Cab as members, the Alvarado family, the Bike family, Simple Green, and all the volunteers and donors that have helped make this a great event. They really do care, and they want to make sure this is first class. That's why they hired you to do the color commentary.
20 seconds.
This is the Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball.
Allan Garner actually did need another shirt. You certainly don't want to feel disorganized, Dave, during the timeouts. You want to have everything laid out in front of you. Allan Garner sort of frazzled a little bit, if that's a word, having to come here into the production studio looking for a shirt. Let's hope that doesn't have any kind of adverse effect on him. He dons the WPH pro player jersey.
WPH office manager Lolita running over to the merchandise booth, pulling out a blue shirt and running over to the court and throwing it to Allan, and he makes the quick change. Most husbands would be jealous of that move, but I'm okay with it.
It'll be Dave Chapman serving at 7-7. Let's not forget, Dave, he trailed 7-2, similar to the second game when we saw him trailing 7-2, caught Allan at 7, and then ended the game on a 14-1 run. He only needs 4 more points to win here.
Wow, that was a laser shot by Allan, but it was a slide ball or contact. I just heard replay.
7-7.
Dave Chapman giving up 11 years to his younger counterpart here. You really throw out the record books here, Dave.
Wow, nice shot from Allan Garner,
whoever can execute more at this point, Dave. Dave has the 8 national singles championships.
7-7.
But it's Allan Garner serving now, 4 points from the victory. And you see Allan not bending for that serve. It's as though he hits and then bends, rather than bending and swinging together. Comes up short on most of those first serves. Smart shot there from Allan, and Dave can't track that ball down. Dave should have lost that point 4 shots ago when he left that dump kill up. Allan had an easy shot there off that right side wall. We'll get a replay of that as the players wipe the floor here, but Allan doesn't put that ball away. Tried to pass that ball instead. Dave put himself in a good position to win that rally, but Allan picks up that attempted kill from Dave Chapman, and this is what we're talking about here. He just sort of floats that ball into the backcourt. Dave goes crashing into the back wall, but can't pick up that ball. That's one nervous lady right there, Dave. Allan Garner.
7.
Oh, and a hand error from Allan Garner on the right wall. That's not the time to do that.
And I think that ball is broken, Dave. It sounded broken, and it bounced like it was broken. Also, Allan thinking the same thing.
Allan's going to be able to serve again.
I don't think it's broken. It's funny, Dave. I thought that ball was broken as well, the way that ball
7, 8.
bounced towards the right side wall, but it's not.
Not yet.
Okay.
It might happen later.
Short. I called it short. 1 agrees, 1 disagrees. Call stands.
You hear Dave say that ball was good.
Second serve.
Wait.
Dave tries to take that ball up to the ceiling, but misses the ceiling. Oh, great get there from Dave. Allan. Oh, just incredible handball there from Dave. Allan hit what appeared to be 2 winning shots. Allan slides that ball down the right side wall, but put a reverse on it so it bounced into that right side wall. Dave able to pick that ball up, and he looked like he hit a great kill with his left, and Dave re-kills it to tie the score at 8.
Second serve. Point.
Unbelievable error there from Allan Garner. You know, he missed the exact same shot when he led 10-7 in the tiebreaker against Dave in Detroit. Missed consecutive serves, 2-wall serves from Dave to give Dave the 10th point. These two players are so evenly matched, it really comes down to just 1 or 2 mistakes by either player. And that's the difference between winning the championship and the heartbreak of losing. Allan goes for that pass again. Allan with a great kill with his left there. Allan hesitant to shoot the ball right now with his right hand. He's predictable now with that right hand, going to that 2-wall pass to the left. He's coming over that left and killing it straight back down that left wall with a beautiful reverse. There's a close-up of the blonde bombshell. He now finds himself trailing 8-9 after leading 7-2. These players chatting here. I think they're talking about that last point. Not sure if Dave thinks that last ball was a hinder. He dove in to try and cover that ball. Didn't look like a hinder. Very tense moments here on the show court here at Los Caballeros Sports Village in Fountain Valley, California. It's the men's pro singles finals.
8-9.
Allan Garner trailing 8-9. We're playing to 11. And you see Allan goes back to the left with that right hand. He had the right open. Surprised Dave didn't paddle kill that back to the left, but that shot works out for Dave. Regardless, Dave takes that ball with his left hand and smashes it down the right side wall. Allan Garner unable to catch up with it or play it off the back wall. It'll be Dave Chapman serving now, just 2 points from this championship.
9-8.
Allan goes for it and he gets it. Incredible return to serve there from Allan. Not a bad serve there from Dave. That ball deep into that back left corner. Allan takes that ball with his left hand and flat kills it. A great serve there from Garner. That's the best serve we've seen him hit in a couple of games. He doesn't take advantage of that weak return though, and now he's playing the ceiling game with Dave Chapman. Referee lets the play continue, and wisely so. Allan Garner jumps over Dave Chapman there as he has to stay down on the ground. We'll get a replay of that right here. This kill shot Allan Garner hits back down the right, ties the score at 9. We're playing to 11. The score is now 9-9. It's win by 1. All these fans on the edge of their seats right now don't know really what to do. Everyone nervous, no one more nervous than the blonde bombshell's wife who's sitting courtside. We haven't heard much from her this match. Both players making sure that the floor is dry. There was a lot of diving on that last point. Dave Chapman on the ground at the end of that last point had to stay down as Allan Garner jumped over him to blast that ball past him. Dave Chapman will take his second timeout right here after spending about 2 minutes wiping the court. This is not a timeout because of exhaustion. This is a timeout to gather his thoughts. He wants to make sure he's completely focused here. We'll see if the referee asks to see the player's gloves. This should be the last stoppage of play here at 9-9. You see both players leaving the court. This is a 60-second timeout. Dave Vincent is already headed courtside for on-court post-match interviews. The great crew here, the volunteer staff of Simple Green coming in here to wipe down the walls and the floor. Just an incredible moment here. This is all you could ask for from a final. This has had all the shot making, the excitement and the drama you could ever hope for in any competition. We'll see if Allan's able to locate this power serve. He's hit a lot of shorts here. That ball's off the left side wall. Dave misses the ceiling. A miss hit there from Garner. Had an easy opportunity to end that rally. Here's a back wall setup for Dave. And Dave puts it in the ground. Just never looked comfortable hitting that shot. For whatever reason, could have been a little bit of nerves. His feet did not move there. Hit that ball from up around his chest. Now it's match point for Allan Garner for the biggest championship in his career thus far. Comes up short. Here's a second serve. We'll see if he goes to that hard two-wall serve. Goes back to that two-wall pass. Allan Garner catches that crack, and that's it. It's over. Allan Garner has done it. He's defeated his arch rival Dave Chapman, 11-9 in a thrilling tiebreaker here at the Simple Green US Open. This is the biggest championship in Allan's career. You can see how happy his wife is here. Just an amazing performance here from Allan Garner. Dave Chapman just barely unable to get his hand underneath that ball. And now it will be the trophy presentation from tournament host, Nadi Alvarado Sr., and the rest of the Simple Green staff. Dave Vincent on the court now. He'll be there for on-court interviews with Allan Garner.
Congratulations there, Allan. You know, this was a tough one. Very difficult match that you had here with Dave Chapman. This is, according to the watch out there, a tournament watch, 2 hours, 35 minutes. I don't know if you've ever played a longer match than that. Dave Chapman has been one of your biggest foes as of late. You haven't played a lot of handball. What does this mean to you right now?
Everything. It means totally everything. I've been training my ass off, pardon my French, but I've been working really hard. And, you know, I just haven't been going to tournaments because of school and work. I want to play. This is some of the most fun I've ever had, even playing in San Antonio. But, yeah, it means everything. I worked really hard for this.
We're going to take a quick break here, Dave, as Nati is going to give the award presentation. Allan, I'm going to come back to you in just a minute. We're going to hand this microphone to the Sergeant of Arms, Nati Alvarado Sr.
Thank you very much. Dave, if you want to hand this to the players. We have our new champion for $7,500, Allan Garner. Congratulations. That is a wonderful win. Everybody knows Dave is our local player, moved to St. Louis, but still a favorite person on the local level. Unfortunately, he left us, but we still love him, right? And you know that to win a tournament, you have to be the best. And to beat David Chapman is not too many people have accomplished that defeat. So we want to congratulate Dave on keeping his posture and his winning levels at a highest and maximum strength. So David, second place, not bad, but thank you so much. At this point, I just want to mention a couple of things. There's a lot of people that helped us to organize the tournament. We have 20 volunteers or so, and obviously we have the best product in the world for cleaning, which is Simple Green. So without them, we couldn't give this amount of money to these deserving players, and I think that they should be getting more, and we're working on that for them. So Mr. Bruce Fabricio has pledged for October 20th through 23rd, 2011, we're going to have another big U.S. Open Simple Green tournament. I just want to remind everybody that with the entries that we had, there was a time that we were a little nervous. We had 9 entrants in the tournament in the middle of September, and the deadline was at the end of September. So in 10 days, we did get close to 200 people to sign up for our tournament, which is pretty amazing. And just to remind you that if we sign up on a 4-day tournament, there's going to be people playing on Thursday too. So very, very, very proud, very, very happy to have the United States Handball Association here, to have the WPH representing and doing the webcast throughout the world. And you know that all the Irish were watching all their doubles and all their singles, and they have a lot of support. So we thank all the Irish people, all the American people. So once again, I'm going to pass the microphone to David and then to Allan to see if they have anything to say. And I want to thank you guys very much for sticking around and watching a great match of handball, okay?
Dave, this is a very difficult loss for you. You played that game that you wanted to play. You slowed down the pace. There was some issues with the walls, the slides out here. Tell me what your thoughts are right now about what just happened in this court.
Well, he just outplayed me in the end. I missed some key shots at the end of the first game and the end of the tiebreaker, and that was the big difference. He made the shots and I missed them.
Where do you go from here?
I don't know, bed.
Okay.
Cool math.
We have another pro stop coming up in Minnesota in a couple weeks. WPH Echelon Fireball Classic in Minnesota. It's going to be at Lifetime Fitness. We have a qualifier. That tournament is still open. You are certainly right now the top seed according to the rankings. Are you still going to play in that event, or are you done with professional handball?
I am absolutely not done with professional handball, but there's a few things that I have to work on to get better. Allan's playing great. He hasn't played in many tournaments lately, and he must have been training outside the court because that was a battle. I mean, it seemed like it was over 2 hours, and he didn't lose his legs at all in that tiebreaker, didn't look like. So he played a great match.
Well, you're a heart of a champion. Hands together for David Chapman. Allan Garner, it's well noted that you haven't played handball much. It's been a few months off for you and a lot of training for you. It has been a lot of training, a few months off for you. But you came out here and played top-notch handball. You didn't look like you were rusty at all. What type of training were you doing?
Cardio every day. Just every day about an hour of cardio. And I was in the weight room about 3 times a week. And towards the end, I lost a lot of weight, so I normally don't play good like that. So I had a plan for this tournament specifically is to put on weight as I'm coming into this tournament. So I tapered off my workouts and I upped my caloric intake, and I just did everything I wanted to do. I played a lot of handball too about the last 3 weeks. So my wife will tell you I was in the handball court all the time, and so I was ready. Even though nobody knew it, I was getting ready.
$7,500 in cash is a lot of money for anybody. You've won that. It's a 4-day tournament. Your beautiful wife Erica is sitting in the front row. What are you going to do to spend all of that money on your wife?
It's just going into my bank account. Maybe
hold on. Wait. No, she said that she was saying like Caribbean cruise and some pearls and stuff like that.
Without my consent. She didn't consult me on that, but we'll see.
Well, congratulations to Allan Garner for winning $7,500 in cash. Put your hands together once again for the champion of 2010, Simple Green U.S. Open of Handball.
And for Dave Vincent.
Yeah.
For Dave Vincent, this is David Fink signing off here from the 2010 Simple Green U.S. Open. Congratulations to our men's pro singles champion, Allan Garner, taking down the legend, Dave Chapman. We'll see you at the next webcast just about 2 weeks from Minneapolis, Minnesota. See you then.